Good morning. Wasn't it a glorious day yesterday? Put a spring in your step, and dare I say it, made a lot of people happy, including myself. It's funny how external factors can influence our internal feelings, isn't it? But definitely makes me feel good. Today a bit more chilly and a bit overcast, but hopefully it will see the spring again for too long. I'm always coming on about, how we try and encourage our clients to spend more money and things. It's normally because they have enough capital to quite easily live the rest of their life under different circumstances, say a catastrophe falls or markets crash, that kind of thing. And I feel that money is just a commodity that people can use. It's an exchanges experiences. I can do something in another place with money without actually doing it. So I can help somebody else on the other side of the country without going there, or the other side of the world without going there, using money. I can help my children do certain things with money without physically doing it. So it's just a medium of exchange, really, for me. And some people get caught up quite often not just accumulating more and more and more, thinking it's a measure of success. Whereas my belief system, ultimately, the measure of success is, ultimately, is, how happy are you? How many people did you impact in your life? How much joy did you have? Relationships, that sort of thing. And talking about happiness, they talk about three types of happiness: the short-term happiness, the medium, and the long-term. And short-term happiness being like a piece of cake or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. Medium being like a project. So you're developing, you achieve a qualification, or you achieve a body weight or something that makes you happy with your progress. You're proud of yourself. And then more longer term is more of a meaningful life, and it's more around your relationships and such like that you develop, and what you're known for, your reputation, whether you're a loving, kind, generous individual, or whether you're a bit of a grumpy Scrooge kind of thing. And for me, it comes down to how do you define happiness? For me, I talk to my clients like, spending money isn't about buying expensive cars or this, that, and the other. It's more about comfort and convenience. I think for me, and comfort. So if I want to travel, I want to fly comfortably. Convenience, I want to fly from a convenient airport at a convenient time. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's for everyone. So when you're spending money, we want our clients to bring more happiness, and quite often, in my wife's particular example of this, it's spending money on other people. That brings her happiness. So it would be wrong for me to stop that, because that's how she defines happiness. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And it's all about how can we do more of the things that bring us more happiness in life, and less of things that bring us more, I wouldn't say stress, but I think sometimes stress is not a bad thing. I think stress keeps us strong. I think it's uncontrolled stress that's a bad thing. But Tony Robbins talked about a primary question, and the primary question is this sort of internal dialogue that you have yourself, and you ask yourself over and over again. And some people may say, how can I make this work, or how can I survive, or how can I build my business, or whatever it might be. And for me, it's generally, how can I have more happiness? What would bring me more joy? And I've learned by moving to this new house, it's not external things. I'm happy here, but I don't think I'm any happier than I was at my previous house. It was very nice having my family come, and they could stay in the spare rooms, and they didn't have to camp down on the lounge floor sort of thing. But I think happiness is a state of mind. It's how you control your feelings. It's not an external representation, whether it's a car, a house, or money in the bank. It's how you feel about things. So yeah, today I'm focusing on happiness, and how can I be more happy today than I was yesterday, given the fact there's cloud all over the sky. We all have challenges with it. But you enjoy your day, your Thursday, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Bye bye.